Get ready with me how I tell you the story time how I got my ass beat in front of my crush. So it was like sophomore year and I had the biggest crush on this boy. I'm gonna call him JJ. And I'm talking about all the way to 7th grade till junior year. I'm a junior. So anywho, this girl, I'm gonna call her P. I had got into it with her. I forgot what for, but I had got into it with her. So I'm at lunch, I'm walking with two of my old friends, and she came with a group of people and threw a drink on my face that you purchased like from the drink part at school. So then she threw it on my face, whatever, and she starts fighting me and I'm trying to fight back, like I'm low-key getting swung to the floor. I keep getting up, I'm getting swung back again. So at that point I just stay on the floor and just, like do everything I can do. She's grabbing my chains because she's thinking they're real. Mind you guys, she came the next day and wore it to school. Or whatever day. And I see JJ watching. I'm like, oh shit. And yeah, I'm looking getting dragged around right in front of him. And like all the fine shits are watching. I'm just getting my ass whipped. So at that point I accepted the fate. I still talk to him after, but that's literally a story time how I got my ass beat in front of the whole school. And
story time how I got into my first fight in high school. Okay, so this was in the middle of my sophomore year, right? And okay, so let me give you a backstory on the bitch that I fought. Okay, so I'm gonna name drop because I really don't care, but okay, her name is Brooklyn, right? And basically, I take my CTE or like career pathway in high school was culinary. Okay, so this is my second year taking culinary, and the previous year I had fell out with my entire friend group. My freshman year I fell out with everybody, so and everybody was in that class, so I ain't had nobody, y'all. I just sit in the corner like this. So this bitch come around, I see her, right? And mind you, our SRO at our school was like, you little chill, like everybody used to like talking to him. So I seen her at lunch, at breakfast one day. I was like, I want to be her friend. She's in my class, like she real pretty, like. Well, I didn't say all that, but I was just like, I want to be her friend because she in my class and she black. So you be thinking just because they black, you could be their friend. But So eventually, right, we ended up sitting next to each other in that class, in that culinary class, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. So we started talking a little bit. We started becoming friends, right? So as the weeks progressed, we became closer and closer and closer. So it was like a few weeks later, she introduced me to her friend, right? Her friend was Lindsay at the time, right? And that's like her friend was named Lindsay. Okay. So with that being said, Lindsay's birthday was coming up at the end of August. So Lindsay was like, y'all, let's go out to eat. Let's do something for my birthday. So I'm like, okay, for sure. So, and it was this other girl, her name was Kalia. So we was all like a little 4 out of 4 little friend group, right? Lindsay's birthday coming around, we having fun at her birthday, and we was just all chilling. It wasn't nothing special, it was just a birthday. So then okay, so I had this like I want to say ex, just this nigga that I used to fuck with back in like 8th grade and shit like that, right? And he's a known thought about, but he be just giving it out, okay? So right, we going around, and so basically, long story short, like a few weeks after that, mind you, we started school in August, around like end of September, the beginning of October, right? She texted me, was like, oh, Grace, what you doing later? I was like, nothing. What's up? What you trying to do? And the bitch ain't never text me back. So I was like, so I texted her again. I was like, what's up? So then, mind you, we're all in the same Life 360, all 4 of us. So I'm in the Life 360. I see everybody at her house. I'm like, the fuck? Mind you, the bitch only stayed 3 minutes away from me. To this day. So, right, So I'm confused on why she texted me to just not text me back while everybody at her house. So I was like, so I don't know if I texted her or said anything. Let me see if I can go find her message on my iPad. Okay, so the thing on my phone, I can't find it on my iPad, but it's on my phone. So I'm gonna read back for you. I can't find the screenshot, but basically she texted me. She was like, what you doing? And I was like, nothing today. After I get off work, what's up? She was like, oh, never mind. And I was like, what was it? She was just like, never mind. And I was like, okay, so I ended up leaving. I left the Life 360 after I found out that everybody was at her house, because I was like, okay, if y'all finna be weird, then I'm not finna like be in Life 360 with y'all. But it wasn't even on no like weird shit. I just wasn't like, I just wasn't going for that, Long story short, she called me weird, and I said, actually, you're wrong, because when I walked past y'all, I did the white boy wave, and I left the Life 360 because I wanted to. Ain't nothing weird about leaving Life 360. I found out weird. If you found out weird, you could have just said something instead of kicking me out the group chat, because the bitch had kicked me out the group chat. And I was like, and if y'all was supposedly going on a 3-man, you could have just said that, oh, we're going on a 3-man, and I would have just kept it pushing. And so how have I been? This, she said, girl, what the fuck you keep saying? I kick you, I ain't kick you, da da da. So we just go back. So I ended up just stop talking to her and stuff like that, because, you know, it wasn't really that deep for me, because it was like, girl, I left the Life 360, like, it's really not that serious, like, you know, like, I got bigger fish to fry, like, I really don't care. Okay, so long story short, we ended up falling out, but it wasn't like no big fallout in the moment. It was just like, you know, like, we just wasn't friends no more. It wasn't like, oh, like, you know, like, on some shit, like, you know, I really didn't care about the fallout. Like I said, I just don't be giving a fuck. So, with that being said, the two girls, me and Lindsay we were getting real close at the time, okay? Me and Lindsay were getting real close because we had, like, I don't know, I think we had a class together. I don't know, we were just getting mad close at the time, right? So, I guess with Brooklyn, she just didn't want, anybody who wasn't her friend to be Lindsay's friend, I guess. So, she was basically trying to get Lindsay to hate me. And with Lindsay being a real ass bitch, she ain't start hating me, because bitch, who the fuck do you think you are to make my friend hate me? The fuck? So Lindsay would go back and tell me everything that Brooklyn was saying, because, like, you know, because she can. So with that being said, fast forward, I'm ignoring whatever Brooklyn's saying about me, because this entire time because we fell out October 15th or some shit. We fell out October 15th, and I was just ignoring everything from that day on, because I really didn't care that much, because the girl I promise you I was never that deep. Okay, so fast forward to winter break and stuff like that. My friend was having her birthday party in March, right? Mind you, it was December. So we was planning everything. And mind you, she don't like Brooklyn either. But Brooklyn, like, because Brooklyn would be talking shit about her, but then come back in her face, act like that was cool. So, you know, and her friends, her personal friends, did not like Brooklyn either. So the plan was to invite Brooklyn to her party to jump the bitch, okay? I wasn't a part of that. That ended up not happening because I had ended up fighting Brooklyn, okay? So what happened was... we had all got in a call over winter break. It was the day before we go back to school, right? We had all got in a call. And basically, I was like, because she was talking about my friend. So I was like, so what's the issue? Like, because we see you every single day in school and you don't be saying none of this. So, like, what's really the beef, right? So she was like, I don't give a fuck. Like, when I tell y'all, she got so much. I'm talking about, it was 2 of my friends and 30 of her people in the call to try to get on my ass. Mind y'all, I knew one of the bitches that she added from, because I used to live in Nashville. I knew one of the bitches that she added, and the bitch, she wasn't even trying to beef with me. Me and the bitch was over here cracking jokes while I'm beefing with her friend. So anyway, we end up arguing. I was like, bitch, I see you every single day in school. Like, what do you want to do, right? So I'm like, okay, so what's up? So I ended up, because I was on my iPad arguing with her. So she texted me. She said, okay, so what's the plan? Because your audio a little boo-boo. I was like, okay. And I was like, you gonna see me, don't worry. She said, okay, girl. So I told her the next day, January 16th, bitch, the day we got back from school over winter break, I said, meet me at the locker room by 8 o'clock, friend. She said, you must think I'm slow. I was like, because she was going around saying that we was finna jump her, bitch. I don't gotta jump you, bitch. We the same size. Like, I don't care. So she was like, you must think I'm slow. I was like, ain't nobody jumping you. We getting our ones, don't be scared. She was like, girl, bye, you ain't nobody to be scared of. You know where I be. And we got a whole class with me to pop your stuff. I said what I said. I'm not going to no locker room. Scary. But then I was like, but I'm the police ass bitch. I don't know what you scared of. You want to get an audience or something? Like, come on, if you want to fight. If you don't want to fight, just say that. She said an audience. We be the first people in the class. Quit it with the excuses, boo. I said what I said, so you can make your decision based off that. You scared to get whooped in front of the crowd. That's the problem. I said, it's just so ironic how you trying to fight in front of hella folks, because you know this shit gonna get broken up. Because we fought in the locker room. We got a fair fade. It wouldn't have been nothing, right? And then we wouldn't have gotten in trouble either. That's another reason, because I'm an athlete. So she was like, girl, boo, catch me when you're alone and I'm not involving my friends. I can hold my own. I was like, so then come to the locker room, goofy. Fuck you talking about? She was like, so who you bringing with you, Lindsay? I said, the real question is, you gonna beat her or not? She said, I'll be in the 600 hall. Mind you, that's a CTU hallway. It's always a teacher guarding that bathroom. I was like, bitch, you don't want to get caught. So I'm like, whatever. And then this bitch was trying to meet at a community center park to fight. Bitch, I was not gonna get shot, bitch. I don't care. Call me scary, bitch. You. And then her people play with guns, bitch. My people play with guns, but like, bitch, I'm not gonna have a shootout over no little 10th grade beef. So let me show y'all the fight. Okay, mind y'all, this is my first fight, okay? Watch. Here. I'm in the blue, she in the black. Okay, and y'all, I did not really take her fight serious. Like, I'm not gonna lie, if I can find the beginning of the video, I'll show y'all. But like the entire time I was laughing and joking around, right? Cause like, girl, I didn't really care, cause I'm telling y'all the beef was really not that deep. But she was just telling people how she was gonna get people to rape me and all this other shit, right? And y'all, I'm talking about the entire time we was fighting, this bitch was just pulling my hair. Look, y'all. I'm talking about this bitch pulling an entire bird out. Yeah, I was sick to my fucking stomach, y'all. After we got done fighting, I saw two of my braids on the floor, y'all. I was like, damn, dick, like, you pulled out all my shit. Like, what the fuck? I was so, like, I was distraught, bitch, because I didn't even know you could pull hair out that much, like. So then after we fought, she was going around telling everybody how she had me swimming in the toilet. And y'all, this bitch had rings on, and I did not know until after the fight. Look, them is her knuckles right here. I had a cut. I think it was a cut right here, and I was like, what the fuck? So then when I rewatched the video, I seen that she had rings. I was like, yeah, ain't no way. So then we got, like, I guess they added me to a call after the fight, right? And she was like, show people your face, show people your face. I was like, bitch, show people the video. Like, what? She wanted to fight again after that, but we both had OSS, and she wanted to fight after that. She just kept wanting to fight, and I was like, sister, it's like never that deep. Later, but long story short, I guess she like was trying to say she wanted a rematch, and I was like, but if you're telling people you won, why the fuck you want a rematch? And I guess that was the end. We just dropped the beat. Well, I don't know. I just don't like the beat.
A boy tried to pay me $400 to have phone sex with him. When I say people in ATL be down bad, they be down bad. But let me tell y'all the story. So, boom, it was this boy. I never text back, I never do nothing, but I follow him because he was decent. But it's just something that just wouldn't let me talk to him. I don't know why, but I just never would respond to his messages, nothing. But one particular time, I decided to respond to his message or whatever, and then he's like, oh, fuck me, talk to me, or whatever. And I'm like, oh, I get to know you first. He never responded. Cool. So, then I had posted myself late night. I had that, what is it? I don't know. Hold on. The quick weed with the berries on the side. So I posted a picture like that late night. He slid up to my, I think he was like, what's open, you hungry, all this other stuff. But it's real late at night. And I'm like, nah, I'm straight, I'm cool. So I put on my notes talking about some FaceTime, like later on that week. He slid up, so I'm like, I'm gonna stop giving him the runaround, so like that. I'm just gonna go and like, a little FaceTime call won't hurt or whatever. So we get on the phone, and before conversations even started, he get the, my Cash App account finna close. Let me go and send you this for $20. I think what he said. He was like $420, something like that. And I'm laughing. I'm thinking he trolling, like, like, on some trolling stuff. He like, I'm not laughing, like, I can't use it, and I ain't never tripping about no $420. And I'm laughing. I'm like, nah, keep your money game, like, keep your money game, like, it's whatever. Cause I'm still thinking he playing. So then we get to talking a little bit more, but like the conversation awkward because like I just can't get with him. I just can't get jig with him. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just something about him that just kept throwing me off. And then he get to talking about some, this girl just text me talking about some bless my phone or whatever. And then he talking about some, I don't know what he said back to her or whatever. But then he get to talking about some, you messed with like that, you messed with like that. I'm like, nah, I don't get into all that. He talking about some, he got talking about phone sex. He was like, ain't no wrong phone sex, shit like that. Like, it's all just fun, shit like that. And I get to trying to fake it. I'm like, oh, no, I don't do all that. I just go see a nigga if it's that serious. Knowing damn because I couldn't kick it with him. Like, I don't know. It was not that, So then, he get to being straightforward. He like, he would have phone sex. Then I'm like, no. Like, then he talking about some, I send you 200 up front, 200 after, so you know I ain't playing. I'm like, nah, I'm cool. But let me tell you why I really said, nah, I'm cool. Like, what really made me say no. He didn't want to have regular phone sex, y'all. He wanted me to show my titties for apparently 3 seconds. What type of stuff is that? Like, he talking about some, no, he was like, oh, I only want you to play with this, so I want to see your titties. Y'all know, like, I know, I ain't got nothing up here. None at all. Like, everybody saying I got a butt, everything like that. But it's just like, no, like, girl, go watch some videos for that. Like, I just feel like that just threw me off. Like, Then for you to try to throw in money, like, instantly, I'm knowing you on some weird stuff, gang. Cause like, who the fuck gonna pay $400? We can go pay $400 for some pussy. So, he get to saying he's sorry, cause like it was clear I wasn't messing with you. So he get talking about I'm sorry. And I'm like, nah, I'm not fucking with you. Like, it just wasn't no good idea to get on the phone with you. Like, I see what type of time you on, stuff like that. Like, I always niggas be straightforward. Don't text me talking about so fuck with me knowing you want to fuck me. So I feel like when you texting me, bitch, be direct, be straightforward. Like, I won't get mad. Just don't waste my time. Don't waste my time. So I hung up on him and never called his ass again. Then what blew me is the bros talking about I shoulda did it. This nigga go to Doug. I'm not finna be all through Doug. What is you talking about, gang? What? No.
Okay, guys, story time on my last TikTok. So, boom, we're chilling at my house. Everything's good. He's playing the game with my little brother, and I cannot find my phone. So I'm looking for my phone, and I end up finding his phone before I found mine, and I pick up his phone, and he's just looking like, like, bro, you was just locked into the game. Why as soon as I pick your phone up, you looking over? You feel me? So that gave me a weird vibe. So in my stomach, I'm like, Erica, go through his phone. So I'm like, all right, we're going to go through his phone. I get under the blanket, and I pull up the phone, already knew the password, type it in. Because I have his password written down in my notes, y'all. He need to change his password. But anyways, I go on the phone, type the password in, and I go to iMessage. As soon as I open iMessage, I'm seeing messages like, hey, baby, I'm finna go to my homie's house. Mind you, but you're at my house. So, like, what do you mean you're about to go to your homie's house? So, that caught my eye. So, I'm going through it. I'm like, oh, yeah, he playing. So, I text my homegirl. I'm like, yo, I just went through this boy phone. It's getting stuff finna go down. So, I'm like, you know what? I don't want to make it obvious that I just went through his phone. I need to leave. I need to go through it, get everything sorted out, and then react. So I go downstairs, grab my coat. I come upstairs to him and my brother. I'm like, y'all, I'm finna go to the car real fast. I left something in the car. So I go to the car. As soon as I go, I grab his phone, and then I go to the car, and then I leave my house. As soon as I leave my house, I type the password in. I'm just going through it, and I see everything, y'all. Like, he's just texting, like, girls. And I'm like, okay, whatever it is, what it is. So one of the girls ended up calling. I got on the phone with her.
How many was it?
Girl, I don't know, girl. I don't know, girl. It's a secret TikTok account, girl. It's a lot, girl.
Secret TikTok? What?
She told me, like, oh, yeah, I was at Walmart. He came up to me at Walmart. He's been calling me every day, texting me every day, blowing up my phone. Just telling me everything. So I'm like, all right, bet. It's cool. It is what it is. So then I go through his hidden. Baby, girl, regret that real bad. But yeah, I seen stuff that was added to that hidden in less than 24 hours. And I'm like, oh, okay, I see how it is. But we've been, okay, it is what it is. Like, who cares? So then after I get all the information that I got out of his phone, which was a lot of information, I go back to my house. Okay, I'm about to post part two of when I got back to my house, okay? Okay, part 2 of finding out my boo is not my boo and he's all y'all boo. I go back to my house and he's asleep on the couch. I get the pillow, knock him with the pillow. He wake up, like, confused, like, eyes is red. He was genuinely asleep. He's genuinely confused. So then, my little sister ended up not liking the vibes that I was given. So she was like, Erica, I want to leave. I don't want to see y'all fight. Cool. You don't have to see us fight. Drop her off to my mom's house. I come back to my house. He's still asleep. So I'm like, bro, I just knocked it out. Why are you back asleep? So then I go get another pillow. I'm slapping him in the face, hitting him. And then I don't know, I got really irritated. So I just started throwing hits, baby. Probably only about 2 or 3 connected. A lot of them did not connect, but at the end of the day, I was irritated. So I'm throwing the hits. And then he grabbed my arm, so I stopped throwing the hits. And then I'm just sitting there, I'm breathing. And he's like, bro, what's your problem? Because, I would be asking the same thing. What is your problem? Like, I'm trying to sleep. What are you hitting me for? And so I tell him, like, it's time for you to go. You got to go. So he's like, where my phone? Mind you, I had bro's phone. He's like, where my phone? I'm like, oh, I threw it away. He's like, you threw it away? I'm like, yeah, I threw your phone away. He was like, why would you throw my phone away? I'm like, just know I did. Then threw your phone away in one of the trash cans in one of these neighborhoods when I left. He got me messed up, so I threw it away.
What?
Yeah. So mind you, where we're at, y'all, it's cold. It's like 10 degrees. It's snowing. Like, it's mad cold. He goes outside. He goes and looks in my trash can. And y'all, he really out there. Look at his trash can. Look at his stupid self. Looking in the trash can. Y'all, the phone is right next to me. He's outside looking for it. He comes back and he's like, Erica, I can't even see in the trash cans. Like, how am I going to see if I don't have a flashlight? Because I can't use my phone flashlight because I don't have my phone. So he takes my computer. He's outside looking for it. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go outside with him. I go outside. I get in my car. And I'm just driving, watching him just look in these trash cans. Come on, hurry up. Yo, I got this nigga in the cold looking for his damn phone and these people trash cans. Mind you, I got bro phone. Do y'all see him? He was walking. You better walk. If I go find that phone. I finally just tell him like, all right, bro, just get in the car, bro. Like, it's cold. I'm starting to feel bad because I'm like, all right, it is mad cold. Just get in the car. Even though I shouldn't even feel bad because I just seen everything that I seen, but I still feel bad. Y'all have a good heart. So then he's like, why'd you even throw my phone in? Why'd you throw my phone in the trash in the first place? And I'm like, because I went through your phone. I seen that there was trash in your phone. So, baby, I put it where it belongs, in the trash. So then I ended up, we get back to my house because I told you he was walking the neighborhood looking for his phone. We get back to my house. He goes in my house. I give him the phone. Like, I give him all that stuff. So then a part of me, I was like, okay, I drove him to my house. So I could just make him take an Uber home. But I was like, you know what? No, I'm going to take you home. I want you to feel my energy. I want to argue. I want to fight. I'm going to take you home. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you leaving my house for this to be the last time we speak. Okay, if you're still tuned in, y'all, I have to edit part 3, but part 3 should be the last part. And then if you guys have questions, then I can just do videos responding to your questions. So yeah, give me like a couple of minutes for part 3.